Old doctors. 7 vitamins that melt plaque and restore blood flow, even after 60. At 67, Robert from Texas was 2 weeks away from triple bypass surgery. His arteries were 80% blocked. Then his neighbor, a retired cardiologist, told him about 7 specific vitamins that changed everything. After 8 weeks on a supervised plan, diet, meds, and these vitamins, his team postponed surgery to monitor progress as his numbers and symptoms improved. Here's what most doctors will not tell you about arterial plaque. Plaque can change over time. Your body can remodel vessels and improve flow when supported with the right habits and nutrients. But take these vitamins wrong, and you waste your money. I'll show you a practical combination many seniors find helpful. Before we dive into these 7 vitamins, you need to understand what is really happening inside your arteries. Think of your blood vessels like flexible garden hoses when you are young. They expand and contract easily, allowing blood to flow smoothly. But after age 60, 3 things happen simultaneously. First, the inner lining gets damaged from years of high blood pressure, sugar, and stress. Second, your body tries to patch these damaged spots with cholesterol, like putting Band-Aids on a leaky pipe. Third, calcium starts depositing in these patches, turning soft plaque into rock-hard blockages. This process usually takes 40 years to become dangerous. But here is the hope. Your body has built-in systems to reverse this damage. These systems just need the right vitamins to activate. Without them, your body is like a construction crew without tools, unable to do the repair work. Quick warning. Most people take these vitamins incorrectly and see 0 results. The order, timing, and combinations matter more than the vitamins themselves. Stay with me. Now let me show you 7 vitamins that can support healthier blood flow, even if you are over 60 and have been told your arteries are too damaged. Vitamin K2, the calcium director. Robert started here, and within 2 weeks, something strange happened. His home readings trended lower within weeks alongside his routine. Here is why. You have been told calcium is good for your bones. But nobody told you that without vitamin K2, calcium goes straight to your arteries instead. It can contribute to stiff, calcified vessel walls. This is why so many people over 60 have both weak bones and hard arteries. The calcium is in the wrong place. Vitamin K2 is like a traffic cop for calcium. It pulls calcium out of your arteries, where it causes plaque, and sends it to your bones, where you actually need it. Some studies suggest K2 may improve markers related to arterial calcification over weeks to months. Not overnight miracles, but real, measurable improvement. But here is something crucial most people never learn. There are 2 forms of K2, and picking the wrong one wastes your money. MK4 only stays in your body for 4 hours. You would need to take it 3 times a day to maintain protection. MK7 has a longer half-life than MK4, so once daily dosing is common. This is why MK7 is essential for arterial health. Take 100 to 200 micrograms of vitamin K2 MK7 daily. This is the form that stays in your body longest. Take it with your fattiest meal of the day because it needs fat to absorb. Common mistakes are using MK4 only or taking K2 without food. Pair it with fat for better uptake. The Japanese eat something called natto, fermented soybeans that are the richest source of K2 in the world. Populations with higher K2 intake, e.g., natto eaters in Japan, often show favorable cardiovascular and bone markers, but natto tastes terrible to most Americans, which is why supplementation makes more sense for us. Within 2 weeks, you might notice your blood pressure improving. By week 8, many people see significant changes in their circulation. Your fingers and toes feel warmer. That chest tightness starts to ease. These are signs that the calcium is leaving your arteries, but K2 alone is not enough. It needs a partner to work properly. Vitamin D3, the artery protector. Margaret, 71, had cold hands and feet for years. Her doctor said it was just poor circulation from aging. After adding D3 to her K2, She felt warmth in her extremities for the first time in a decade. Your arteries have vitamin D receptors everywhere. When these receptors are empty, your blood vessels become stiff and narrow. But when you have enough D3, something remarkable happens. Your arteries actually relax and widen, allowing more blood to flow through. Here is what nobody tells you. After age 60, your skin makes 75% less vitamin D from sunlight. You could sit in the sun all day and still be deficient. This is why supplementation becomes critical as we age. The connection between D3 and arterial health goes deeper than most people realize. Vitamin D controls over 200 genes related to cardiovascular health. It reduces inflammation in your artery walls, prevents smooth muscle cells from growing out of control, and stops immune cells from creating more plaque. Without enough D3, all these protective systems shut down. D3 is often paired with K2 to help keep calcium balanced, especially when calcium intake is high. Your D3 levels should be between 50 and 80 on a blood test. Work with your clinician to target a healthy range, often around 30 to 50 plus nanograms per milliliter per guidance. Most people over 60 test below 30, which is dangerously low. At these levels, your arteries cannot protect themselves from damage, and existing plaque grows faster. Getting your levels up takes about 3 months of consistent supplementation. The combination of K2 and D3 starts working immediately, but visible results take time. Your body needs to slowly dissolve years of calcium buildup and redirect it properly. Most people notice better circulation within 3 to 4 weeks. Energy improves because your organs are getting more oxygen. That brain fog starts to clear. If you use anticoagulants/antiplatelets or have a procedure scheduled, talk to your clinician before starting K2, niacin, vitamin E, or high-dose vitamin C. Now we need something to actually break down the plaque that is already there. Vitamin C, the plaque dissolver. Your arteries are made of collagen, like rope holding everything together. When this collagen breaks down, your body panics and slaps cholesterol patches on the weak spots. This becomes plaque. Vitamin C rebuilds the collagen, so your body stops making these emergency patches. But here is the part that changes everything. Vitamin C supports collagen repair and nitric oxide pathways that help vessels relax. Animals that make their own vitamin C never get heart disease. Humans don't make vitamin C internally, so consistent intake matters. Food plus smart supplementation. Take 1,000 milligrams of vitamin C twice daily, but not the regular kind from the drugstore. You need buffered vitamin C or liposomal vitamin C. Regular ascorbic acid is too harsh on your stomach and gets eliminated too quickly. Split your doses 12 hours apart. Your body cannot store vitamin C, so one big dose in the morning leaves you unprotected by evening. Liposomal or buffered forms can be gentler and may improve absorption for some people. It wraps vitamin C in the same fat molecules your cell walls are made of. This allows better absorption compared to some standard forms. Tom, 64, could not walk upstairs without chest pain. After 3 weeks on this protocol, he was walking 2 miles every morning. Tom felt easier breathing and had improved stamina within 3 weeks as part of the overall protocol. By the way, if you do not have these specific vitamins at home, I have included a link to trusted products from Amazon in the description below this video. Vitamin E, the blood flow enhancer. Most people take the wrong form of vitamin E and wonder why it does not work. You need mixed tocopherols, not just alpha tocopherol. This is like the difference between a complete meal and just eating bread. The mixed form supports antioxidant protection and healthy red blood cell function. Here is what the vitamin companies do not want you to know. Prefer natural mixed tocopherols, look for D-alpha and mixed forms rather than synthetic. Susan, 68, had purple legs from poor circulation. Her blood was so thick it could barely move through her narrowed arteries. After 2 weeks on mixed tocopherols, her legs returned to normal color. Her blood was flowing like it should. Take 400 international units of mixed tocopherols daily with food. But timing matters here. Never take vitamin E at the same time as iron supplements or within 2 hours of them. They cancel each other out. Also, if you take blood thinners, talk to your doctor first. Vitamin E makes blood thinners work stronger, which could be dangerous if not monitored. Vitamin E also protects the vitamin C in your body from oxidation, making it work longer and stronger. These two vitamins are partners. Taking one without the other is like having a car with no gas. They need each other to function properly. The first sign of some notice is warmer extremities and more energy. Niacin B3, the cholesterol converter. Now this one might surprise you. Niacin can improve lipid profiles, raising HDL and shifting LDL subtypes in some people. But here is the secret most people miss. You need the immediate release form, not extended release or no flush niacin. Those forms do not work for arterial health. Yes, immediate release niacin causes flushing, that red, warm, tingly feeling. But this flushing is actually your capillaries opening up and improving circulation. Flushing is expected and reflects vasodilation. It usually eases as you adapt. Those tiny blood vessels that have been closed for years are suddenly opening up. This is why your face turns red. Start with 100 milligrams after dinner. Your face will turn red and feel warm for about 20 minutes. This is normal and actually beneficial. After a week, increase to 200 milligrams. Build up slowly to 500 milligrams over a month. Take it after your largest meal to minimize flushing. James, 70, had cholesterol numbers that terrified his doctor. He saw meaningful improvements on advanced lipid panels. The flushing becomes less intense after a few weeks as your body adjusts. Many people learn to enjoy it because they can literally feel their circulation improving. If the flushing bothers you too much, take an aspirin 30 minutes before the niacin. This reduces flushing without reducing benefits. Magnesium, the vessel relaxer. Your arteries are surrounded by smooth muscle that contracts and relaxes thousands of times per day. Without enough magnesium, these muscles stay contracted, squeezing your arteries smaller. This is why magnesium deficiency causes high blood pressure and chest pain even when your arteries are not blocked. Here is what is scary. Many older adults fall short on magnesium intake, which can be low with modern diets. Your body cannot make magnesium, and modern food has less than it did decades ago. Stress burns through magnesium like fire through paper. No wonder our arteries are struggling. Magnesium is involved in over 300 enzyme reactions in your body. It controls how your muscles contract, how your nerves fire, and how your heart beats. When you are deficient, all these systems malfunction. Your heart skips beats, your blood pressure spikes randomly, and you feel anxious for no reason. These are not separate problems. They are all magnesium deficiency. Take 400 milligrams of magnesium glycinate before bed, not magnesium oxide from the drugstore. That is basically a laxative. Glycinate absorbs properly and will not upset your stomach. Taking it at night helps you sleep better too, because magnesium calms your entire nervous system. Some people need more magnesium than others. If you drink alcohol, take diuretics, or have diabetes, you are losing magnesium faster than normal. You might need 600 to 800 milligrams daily. The only side effect of too much is loose stools, so adjust your dose accordingly. Some notice calmer heartbeat, better sleep, and smoother blood pressure over 1 to 3 weeks. Patricia, 73, had chest pain for 5 years. Every test came back normal, but the pain was real. After 2 weeks on magnesium, the pain vanished. Her arteries had been in spasm from deficiency, squeezing shut even though they were not blocked. CoQ10, the heart energy booster. Your heart beats 100,000 times per day. It needs massive amounts of energy to keep pumping. CoQ10 is the spark plug that creates this energy. But here is the problem. Statin drugs block CoQ10 production by up to 40%. Your body makes less CoQ10 after age 50 anyway. No wonder so many people feel exhausted. CoQ10 helps protect lipids from oxidative stress. Regular LDL is fairly harmless. Oxidized LDL is what actually damages your arteries and forms plaque. CoQ10 helps protect against this oxidation process, protecting your arteries from new damage while the other vitamins clean up old damage. The cells in your heart have more mitochondria than any other cells in your body. These are the power plants that make energy. Each heart cell has 5,000 mitochondria. CoQ10 is what allows these mitochondria to produce ATP, your body's energy currency. Without enough CoQ10, your heart literally runs out of fuel. Take 200 milligrams of ubiquinol daily, not ubiquinone, which is the cheaper form. After age 60, your body cannot convert ubiquinone to the active form efficiently. Ubiquinol is already activated and ready to work. Take it with your fattiest meal for best absorption. If you are on statins, you absolutely need CoQ10. Some statin users report less muscle discomfort with CoQ10. Discuss with your doctor. Their energy returns and their hearts work better. Some clinicians recommend CoQ10. It's best to review with your care team. Richard, 69, could barely walk to his mailbox without resting. His heart just did not have the energy. After 3 weeks on CoQ10 with the other vitamins, he was walking 3 miles daily. His heart finally had the fuel it needed. You will know it is working when your energy improves, usually within 2 weeks. That heavy, tired feeling lifts. Your heart feels stronger, like it is not working as hard. Remember to take all 7 vitamins consistently. They work together like an orchestra. Remove one instrument and the music does not sound right. K2 and D3 direct calcium. Vitamin C and E support vessel health and resilience. Niacin converts dangerous cholesterol. Magnesium relaxes vessels. CoQ10 powers everything. Start slowly if you have sensitive digestion. Add 1 vitamin every 3 days until you are taking all 7. Always take with food unless specified otherwise. If you are on blood thinners or heart medications, show this list to your doctor. You might need medication adjustments as your circulation improves. The complete daily protocol is K2 MK 7 100 to 200 micrograms with fat, D3 4,000 to 5,000 IU with K2, vitamin C 1,000 milligrams twice daily buffered, or liposomal, vitamin E 400 IU mixed tocopherols with food, niacin 100 to 500 milligrams after dinner, magnesium glycinate 400 milligrams before bed, CoQ10 ubiquinol 200 milligrams with fatty meal. Most people see the first improvements within 2 weeks. Significant changes happen by week 8. This is not overnight magic. Your arteries took decades to develop plaque. Give your body at least 3 months to show you what is possible. Robert's 80% blockage that dropped to 30% took exactly 12 weeks.